Good morning. Are you looking for a country home that you can commute to the city of Bangor from? Well, if you are, come along with me today. This new I-395 extension that leads from Brewer out onto Route 9 in Eddington and further out towards Clifton is a real time saver and has made this area more accessible than it ever has been. Today, I'm going to take you on a tour of this 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath, raised ranch home that's situated on 10.5 acres of land. We've got a nice detached garage that's completely heated and insulated. So stick around. I think you're going to want to see this if you're looking to commute to work and you're looking for a quiet setting out in the country. We're located at 100 Airline Road in the town of Clifton today. And Clifton is a small eastern Penobscot County town of about 840 people. Clifton is well known for its big cliffs, the Peaked Mountains, Little and Big Peaked Mountain, which everybody around here calls Chick Hill. That's just up the road. Great hiking trails, 1.1 miles to the top of that trail. The location here is really easy to get to Bangor. We're 18 miles from the international airport, and a lot of that is over the I-95 corridor and I-95 extension. The city of Ellsworth in Hancock County, that's the county seat for Hancock County. If you happen to be working there and you're having a hard time finding an affordable home, which is pretty common, maybe come on up to Clifton. We got about a 23-mile ride from here to Ellsworth. Bar Harbor, if you're looking to get away to the coastal area, that's 43 miles and about 1 hour's drive from this location. If you're a climber, you're going to really like this location. We're real close to both Parks Pond Bluff and Eagle Bluff. Those are technical climbing cliff faces here in the town of Clifton. Pretty well known by the climbing community, but if you're new to the area, you want to check that out while you're here. We're real close to 15, 16 miles to both Branch Lake and Green Lake. Green Lake is a 3,000 acre lake, about 170 feet deep. Branch Lake is just under 3,000 acres, and that's 125 feet deep. Great places for boating, fishing for all Maine species, from bass to lake trout and landlocked salmon, brook trout. Acadia National Park, Maine's only national park, is located about 43 miles from here. It's about an hour's drive. You can go down there and check out Cadillac Mountain, Thunder Hole, Sand Beach, beautiful carriage trails that don't have trucks or cars on them, so you can do some biking, hiking around the ponds in the park. Very beautiful place if you've never been there. I'm sure a lot of you have. So those are some of the things you can do within an hour's drive or less of this property. Well, come on, let's go check out this house now. This is a 1973 raised ranch home. It's 24 by 42. And we're going to enter into the lower level, into the family room. We'll start on the low level and work our way up. All right, so we're going to come into this family room here. This is a 17 by 32 room. It does have a fieldstone hearth here, wood mantle, and we do have a wood stove insert in this flue here. Upstairs there's another fireplace. We'll show you that one later. That's a working fireplace. Then we've got the tile floor here. As we come down this hallway, stairs to the second floor there, we have a half bath on this level and 1 bedroom over here. And we'll just kind of let you come right in here and check this out. As a raised ranch, you do have a wood wall on the top half, so you've got some pretty good light, natural light coming through these large windows, and the floor here is all tile as well. You'll notice as we come into the unfinished section here that the walls of this concrete foundation are all insulated here, which kind of keeps it a little nicer. This is an unfinished area that's used for a laundry hookup over here. We got our pressure tank from our well coming in, inline filters for that. This is Maine. We get a lot of iron and manganese in our water here, so it's pretty easy to filter for it. And then we got the 275-gallon oil tank in here. Back down this hallway, we're going to go check out the location of the heating plant. And right here, we've got the Weil McClain oil hot water baseboard heating system in here. Where this house does have both heat from wood and from oil. Just curious where you folks stand. Are you on team oil or team wood? And if so, share it in the comments and tell us why you like that sort of heat. All right, coming up from the lower level of the home, we come into this 12 by 15 living room, and this room is highlighted by these beautiful, I think this is maple flooring. It's very clear wood, maple hardwood flooring, real deal hardwood. And we've got this big fireplace here, all field stone, and the mahogany mantle on top that's quite nice. So this is both a functional heating and very nice aesthetics. And as you go in here, we walk into a 10 by 19 eat-in kitchen area. Obviously, dining room over here. Behind you, we have cabinets, countertops, dishwasher, range, and refrigerator that all convey with the house. All right, as we leave the kitchen, we're going to enter this hallway that comes down to the bedrooms. We have a coat closet here. We've got linens and other storage here. And then we come to the full bathroom on the first floor. That's got a full surround with tub, shower, flush, and sink, and another storage closet in there. As we continue down, we got the first bedroom here on the left, freshly painted. It's got its own closet. Again, same thing here on the right. Another bedroom with all freshly painted. And then directly behind you, we've got the final bedroom upstairs. So the first floor has 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. All right, so now you've taken the tour of the inside of the home. Let's go outside and check out the deck that wraps around 2/3 of the house. All right, we're out here on the deck now, and this wraps around one end and around the other side. It's about 16 feet this way, 8 foot wide all the way around, 24 feet that way. This is all pressure treated. It does have some age on it, could use a little power washing, but I think you can salvage it for probably a number of years. It overlooks the backyard, and you're gonna see, we're gonna go check out the land in the yard here next, but we've got a dog fence that runs around probably, a 1/10 of an acre anyway of lawn space. So if you got a couple of dogs and you want to make sure they don't run off, perfect place for dog lovers. All right, back outside, we're going to check out the garage. This is 28 by 32 foot detached garage, 2 overhead doors. We're going to go inside and look, folks. My client is using this place as a workshop right now, and it is in disarray, so get ready. There's lots of space in here. But before we go inside, I wanted to show you, there are 2 outlets here. They're both 30 amp plug-ins. There's one right here between the 2 doors and one on the other side of the garage. They actually have a pad down there where my truck is parked, where you could bring an RV in and plug right into the RV for power. On the other side of the garage is a 30 amp switch for that. Let's go on inside and check it out. All right, coming in the main door here into the garage now. And this has been a woodworking shop, and my client's in the process of moving everything out. Hopefully by the time you come see this, all this will be cleaned out. It's partially finished with drywall. It's insulated all the way around, floor, walls, and ceilings. We're on a concrete slab here. Back here, and I can't wait to hear the comments, but this is definitely not to code. There is an oil burner, forced hot air system, and a wood stove. And look, they're hooked to the same flue. Definitely not a code thing, and you should definitely change it when you buy this home. Pick one or the other and hook that up and disconnect the other one. So we've got all kinds of space in here. Got a nice high wall, concrete pour. This is could be a commercial garage. So if you did some work at home and maybe you're a mechanic and looking to work out of your house, this is a nice building. We're gonna look at a storage shed a little later that will give you even more space to work outside. We're over here behind the house now, and we've got this 16 by 16 storage shed set up out here. And this is this gives us quite a bit of extra space for storage. Come in and check it out. You could have, maybe keep some chickens in here. It does have a loft area upstairs. They have one line of electric run out from the house, so it's not a lot of electricity out here. And if you're going to use it for more than that, maybe a hobby shop, bunkhouse for some extra gas. What would you use this building for if you bought this property? A 16 by 16 shed. There's no foundation, limited electric, but what would you use it for? Share it in the comments down below. All right, now that we've seen all the structures on this property, let's talk about this lot. We've got 10.5 acres plus or minus at this location. And this is kind of a unique spot. 550 feet of frontage along the road on Airline Road, according to the deed. And then it hits Snowshoe Brook and follows Snowshoe Brook for over 2,000 feet. And that would be on our west side of the property. It comes to a point in the back, and then the one long line back to the road. So it's kind of like almost like a spearhead shaped piece of property. It's really kind of unique. We're up here on an elevated pine knoll, and then this drops down a pretty good slope down into the wetlands that form that that brook. And that brook runs out of Snowshoe Pond over here to our south, runs north into Chemo Pond right here in the town of Clifton. So this is a little small connecting brook. It runs really fast up on the hill out of Snowshoe, but down here it's a dead water. So we've got this lower lawn section. We do have a power hookup down there if you wanted to have maybe there was a swimming pool there at one time. It would be a great place for a little fire pit, outdoor kitchen, you name it. You got a little bit of lawn space here, probably half, 3/4 of an acre. And then the road that runs through here, and this is no right of way, this is only for the property. There's another clearing back here. They could be a great spot for maybe another big garage if you needed more space. Maybe you want to store your boats or your campers out here so they're not right in your yard. But we got a space here that's probably 100 by 50 or 60 feet wide. It's all leveled up. Could be used for a number of things. But this lot is really pretty. Very diverse terrain, which is typical of Clifton. Let's go back out to the front yard and we'll wrap this video up for you. Well, folks, thanks for coming along on this tour. And if you enjoyed this tour and you'd like to see more, don't forget, like the video, share it with some friends, and hit that notification bell. Sign up as a subscriber so you won't miss the next video that we put out. This property has got a little bit of everything for you if you're looking to commute to work from Bangor, Ellsworth, or any other surrounding town. The 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath raised ranch built in 1973. We've got the good size heated garage, that 16 by 16 shed. Got 10.5 acres of land, so you don't have any neighbors that are close to you. It's a great opportunity. The asking price on this property is $289,900. The taxes and other details are right over here to my right. If you got any questions, give me a call, 800-286-6164.